First, the situation in which you have multiple keyword phrases. Then, how to quickly scan abstracts for their relevance, especially long lists of abstracts. Thereafter, how to search efficiently. Finally, how to find keywords. Using multiple keyword phrases. As an example, I take the question whether early life stress is related to physiological effects, in this case low heart rate variability. There are multiple terms for early life stress, containing words like stress, adversity, maltreatment and many more, and in many combinations. I found 147 different grammatical permutations of words related to early life stress, like early life adversity, child maltreatment, parental neglect, and multiple combinations and different orders of these words. So, to make it easier, I tested groups of keywords, preparing them in Word. These are the phrases that I tested in groups. As you can see, there are multiple, and there are actually still more. I started after initial early life stress permutations with trauma in childhood, trauma in early life, etc. combined in this keyword profile and combined with heart rate variability keywords. And with this group of phrases I didn't find anything. But I was more successful with other groups like this one. Child trauma, early life trauma, of course everything truncated by an asterisk. And in this case I found 42 possibly relevant abstracts. And there were 2 phrases that were responsible for these relevant abstracts, so I could remove the other phrases from the keyword profile. After trying out multiple groups of keyword phrases, I finally arrived at this keyword profile, which yielded 318 possibly relevant abstracts. My estimate is that between 20 and 40 of these are really relevant, really useful for the answer to the question whether early life stress is related to heart rate variability. So in this way you can test research questions with concepts that really need more than one phrase of keywords. Next, how to quickly scan abstracts, especially long lists of abstracts for their relevance. Are the keywords used in a relevant way in these abstracts? So in a Web of Science search, click on title or click on view abstract, and the abstract and author keywords and the title of course are shown. Scan these together with the title for relevance of the keywords. As you will see, your keywords are highlighted, which makes it much easier to see if these keywords are really used in a relevant way. Like this example. Type in, for instance, stress and acne in the basic search window of Web of Science, which uses topic as a default field, and then click on one of the articles, the title or view abstract, and you will find that the keywords are highlighted. You can see immediately in this way very easily that acne is used in the way that it's meant, but in this case stress is used in a medical way, oxidative stress. So this article appears not to be relevant. How to search efficiently with only one keyword profile, one database and one search window. Use only one single keyword profile. Why? Because with several profiles for the same question you get often hugely overlapping results, repeated redundant work. And when you use only one single keyword profile, it's easy to control, to replicate or to update later by yourself or by others. Use also one database, preferably Web of Science, its core collection. It's a general database that contains all important journals. It offers the most precise processing of your keyword profile. You are unlikely to find new relevant articles in other databases when using exactly the same keyword profile. Repeating searches in different databases means simply repeated redundant work. Finally, use only one search window, preferably the search window of basic search. Basic search suffices in most cases because you only need its default field topic. Thus, there is no need for another field. Advanced search is far less flexible and you might quickly lose overview with more complicated searches. It's better to edit it yourself. And do this preparing, changing and saving your keyword profile in a word processor like Microsoft Word, and copy paste it simply into the search window of basic search. Last but not least, how to find keywords. My 3 major advices are the following: be creative and ask experts. Explore the articles that you have already found and their reference lists. And explore synonyms in so-called thesauruses in databases or your word processor like Microsoft Word or just on the internet. For example, in Wikipedia. Type in, for instance, work stress or job stress, and you will find an article with the official term occupational stress and many keywords or keyword phrases. So many actually that you will find that you have to choose one of them or a small group of them. Or for instance, a disorder like irritable bowel syndrome, and you will find, for instance, here that there are many terms for it: spastic bowel, spastic colon, mucoscolitis, etc. But often you have to use your associative imagination and creativity. For example, when I was searching studies behind a claim in the media that owners of expensive cars gave less priority to pedestrians, I found, after lots of associative attempts and exploring internet and Web of Science, several appropriate keyword phrases that had not been immediately obvious to me, like breaking the law while driving, upper class, car costs, etc. Well, that was what I had to tell you in this video, but also see the PDF file, additional very practical tips with, for example, how many abstracts or hits are actually sufficient, how to handle high numbers of abstracts, how to use reviews, how to save titles for later and create an alert, when to look for the full text and actually read it, and more on finding keywords, for instance the many keywords used for stress. And when you still want to use more than one database, how to check the duplicate abstracts. And then tips about PubMed and Medline, more Web of Science tips and several other issues. Thank you for watching and listening.